Namaste, this is Rishikesh Writings, and today the guest is from Lithuania, and she is a yoga teacher, a seeker, a learner in the journey of the knowing the self, and she's being exploring and sharing this wisdom which she gained from the capital city of yoga called Rishikesh, and more apart from the other part of the cities where the yoga is teaches in India. And we are with Eva. Namaste, Eva. Share about your journey, like how the yoga comes in your life and it's transformed you.
Actually, I can say that really I just started practicing last year. Last year I came here in July. That was my first time. And how did it start? Actually, this journey starts very long time ago, but I didn't realize that this is the yoga. So 9 years ago, in the June, I think June 12th, I get my back problems. So I was paralyzed. I really didn't feel my legs. I was sleeping in the hospital bed. And I was in age 24, I think. And before that, I was super active. I was doing all my things. I was moving. And one day recently, I lost possibility to walk. And that was the time when I feel super big pain in my body. That was the time when my depression starts, because I was completely out of the life. And that was the first time when I realized that I'm in hospital bed. I'm not even able to turn myself from one side. And the first idea was coming that yes, I have my family, I have my friends, I have all people around me, but I'm alone. And I get the feeling that the world around me is still moving, only I can't do anything. And I fell in very deep depression that time. After 2 months, so I was in very bad position 2 months. The doctors were working with me and I was working with them. And we get that possibility that I can start walk again and everything is okay. But from that day, every single day I feel very big back pain. If you can see in my photos, maybe I can send it to you, my spine is out. Even now, if you touch, if you're a yoga teacher, you can touch it, my spine is out. So that was, and all the doctors, everybody was saying to me like, yeah, Eva, it's accept this, that every day you have to live with this pain. Yeah, it's not like, sometimes it's, it's super big pain. Sometimes it's less. It depends how was your day before. And you have to expect. You have to accept that it's gonna be your part of your life, that you're never gonna fly long flights again. You will never be able to run. You have to be very careful, very grounded. And I was thinking, okay, because all the best doctors was working with me and the best physiotherapists, and I'm super grateful for them because they helped me a lot that time.
So you're also grateful for your friend who helped you during your recovery time?
Yeah, of course. And I was living with the pain 7 years. But every single day I was questioning myself, for what I have this, why I have this pain. I was thinking, okay, maybe I wasn't a good girl. Maybe God gives me this because I do something wrong. All the time I was looking for the answer for what I have this, because I feels like guilty for something. But like doctors was saying to me, accept your pain and accept that it will be part of your life, and be gratitude that you can walk and you have to be careful. I was living like this, and 2 years ago, 2 years ago in July, 25 of July, I was in Latvia. It's some days before my birthday. I wake up in the morning and I realize that this super huge back pain is coming back. I'm not able to move my feet out from the bed. Because all these 7 years, every single morning I have to massage one leg, then another one. I have to twist a little bit in the bed, then I put one leg, then I put another one, then I slowly move to the bathroom. I take super hot shower, and then I can start my day. So it takes quietly like 20-15 minutes to just start walk. And 2 years ago, before my birthday, I get up and I realized that I can I feel my legs, but I'm not able to reach bathroom. I need to walk only with my arms, and I was super scared. And that was the day, that next day is my flight to Norway, because I live in Norway, and I have only one day. I have, in these 7 years, I collect lot of knowledge how to help myself, how to heal myself. If I have bigger pain, what to do, how to move, how to stretch, how to start my day, because I have to do my daily life things.
So during this time period, you are learning and educating yourself, like how to heal yourself.
Yeah. And also I'm biologist, so I know also from anatomy part what to do with myself. So I get up and I have only one day, and in 2 hours I can do something with myself, that I can start move. But I was scared. I was thinking, oh no, it's come back to me again, and I need to do something super fast. And I was thinking, because I can't call my physiotherapist and say, I have one day, please help me and do something with me. So I was thinking, okay, you have to think fast, you have only one day, you need to do something. And I was thinking, okay, physiotherapy, it's look like the same like a yoga, right? They use the mats, they do some stretchings. I was thinking, okay.
They have a machine equipment to stretch the body part.
Yeah, it looks like something the same, because before that I have no idea what is yoga. So what I do, of course I go to the YouTube, right? Wrote down yoga for beginners. There come the first video. The girl was super amazing, speak very nicely. I try to repeat what she shows to me, and I realized, like, okay, I really can't do anything. Like I feel more bad, like more worse like before. I was thinking, oh, yoga is really not for me. And in the evening time, I went to the bookstore. I love to read the books, how you see. And there was I opened the bookstore doors, and there was the first book, Yoga Anatomy. And I'm biologist, you know. I opened these doors, and I was like, wow. I take this book, and there was like asanas, yoga postures, and all the muscles in not in Sanskrit, in Latin language. I was like, wow, this book is for me, because I can remind myself all the name of the muscles, and you need to paint them. So I buy this book. I go to Norway. I take this book, and there was the asanas names, like Trikonasana, Malasana, Halasana. And I was like, oh, let me try one more time to find what this means. What is this Halasana, or what is this Malasana? I don't have any ideas. I was writing in the YouTube, and there was like 5-10 minutes video how to get in this position with the wall or some props. And I was like, wow, but if they tell me like this, put your arms this and that, I can do this. So I was thinking, oh, maybe yoga is something what I can do. It's not so crazy, like bring your feet off like somewhere back and then smile and inhale, exhale. And I was like, okay, maybe it's something for me. And in the same week, in the Facebook, I find one girl who was giving 5 days challenge yoga classes. And from age 14, I was always learning about Ayurveda, about how the mind works, how we connected with the nature, about 5 elements and all these things. And I live in that kind of place where we don't know what is Ayurveda. We don't speak how the element is connected with us, how we can heal ourselves with the herbs or something like that, or how the thoughts is connected with our bodies. And if I want to share something with someone, they always said, Eva, you are crazy. Like, and I was like, okay, like I can't share these things with no one. So I find the girl who speak the same what I was like reading about that, and I was like, okay, I will buy this things, and also it's like something about yoga, and I have this feeling that oh yeah, I know like Trikonasana, I already tried with the wall, so so I'm not so bad. And we start practice in the day 3. I get up, I go to my bathroom, I was in my shower, and I was thinking, wait a moment, how I get here? Like how I get here, because 7 years, day by day, I have to massage my legs. I have to slowly get up from the bed and go to my bathroom. And then I suddenly was there. And that was the 4th day when I realized that I don't have anymore my back pain. And that was really day number 3. I take my phone, I call her, and I ask what you did. Like, all the doctors was working with me, and yes, I'm able to walk, I can do, but still the pain is always with me. And she was saying, Eva, I don't know. If you want to know everything, just go to India. And she was like
she's the first key point to open a door for the India.
Yeah, she just like I don't know what's happened with you, because it's very hard for the persons who don't know what's mean back pain. Yeah. So she gave it to me, these K words, how you call them, and I opened my computer, I wrote down the best schools in the India, yoga teacher schools in the India. I even didn't read the nothing about that school, I just buy education. I called her back and I said, oh, I get my tickets, I will go. And she said, when? I said, oh, in April. And she said, wait a moment, you're practicing 3 days. Come on, like, did you read about that school something? They have the rules. If they have something, you have to prepare yourself. And I was like, oh, really? Okay. And then I go to the website and I start reading the rules. And there was like, you have to practice at least half year. And I was like, uh-oh. And there was like that kind of list what we have to follow before. And I didn't know anything about that. And I was like, I need time. So I didn't, I need to go in April, but that time also India was closed. Actually 2 years ago in April India opened. But I came in July because and that time was super good because it was COVID time. So all the yoga teachers was like without the works or something, and I can get very good yoga teachers online. And I start my journey, I start my practice with Indian master online. Every day we start the practice, he starts preparing my mind and my body, and like we do all the things. And yeah, last year in July, my yoga teacher training school starts, and that was the way how I get here.
The journey of finding 1,000-fold starts.
Yeah, and before I came here, I was thinking that yoga is this time on your mat.
Yeah.
That was like, okay, asana, trikonasana, all your postures, inhale, exhale. Yeah, my master, he was teaching me also pranayama, but super lightweight. So, and that's amazing how he'd like take me baby steps, slowly. And when I start my 200 hours in yoga teacher training school, and when the philosophy starts, my mind was like exploding, like completely, because I realized that all this from age 14, what I was learning where I was reading the books, that is that yoga philosophy. And I was like, wow, this is like, wow, you know, like I'm not the only one who like will search about these things. And from that day, I never feel so good. Like I was thinking I'm good, right? I have good body, I have like everything is fine. But when I was here, I completely fell in love in yoga life.
So now you're also teaching a yoga. So which is your favorite asana to teach? Many people are also learning from your sharing, which you learned from the India.
You know, I love to work in personal classes. Also, I take the group classes, of course, but it's not like, of course, I love Ashtanga and Hatha, but if we take from asana, I always ask my students how they feel, what the goals they want, where they are now, where is the point A, where are they now, and where we wanna be. So I'm the bridge. I'm just the bridge to reach them goals, and I check it super individual. How my student is, and how is the best way for them.
You lived in two different countries, like Lithuania and Norway. How the people thought about the yoga?
Mm-hmm. In Latvia, it's more popular.
Yeah.
In Latvia, it's more popular, but I would like to say that kind of yoga, which is in India, and in Europe, it's completely different.
So, what is the differences you found there?
In asana practice, in India, it's hard. In India is discipline. In India is the one word, this is discipline. In Europe, in Norway and in Latvia, it's, I don't want to say that it's like more like a business, but it's more relaxing. People think that yoga is something relaxing when you come to the mat, when you do shanti, and it's nothing hard. And that also is the thing that people think that it's only physical practice. It's not that you work together with your mind. That how I work is that asana is not only physical practice. It's all the bad thing. You can't reach position if you're not working with your emotions, and your emotions definitely they melt on your yoga mat. It's only how you catch them, how you work with them, and how much time you need to work with them. So this is the biggest difference, I think, between Indian yoga, if we can call like this, and Europe.
And what are the questions you found it with during your the asanas teaching, and the questions you asked with the Indian teacher?
Again, we go back for, I have like, when I was sick, I always have question for what I have this. And that was also like 50% why I decided to come to India, was that I was thinking, India is something like mystic, right? There will be some guru who comes to me and said, yeah, but you know, this happened because of this and this and this. And the first day when I came here in Rishikesh, I go down to the Ganga. And I was just walking like, oh, Ganga, you know. And I turned my head to one side and there was the stone. And on the stone was writing, everything happened for the reasons. And for me, it was like brainstorm. I get my answer directly there. I get that that was like, phew. Because all these years, I was thinking that the biggest problem of me is my back pain. The Ganga gives me the answer that this is the biggest present from the God for you, because I don't need any motivation to do my practice. I don't need nothing. Like I know how bad I can feel, and I know how I want to feel. So in the first day, Ganga gave it to me, this answer, and yeah.
And what is the importance of Ganga in your life, and what message you would like to share to the people for the Ganga?
You know, I think for me, Ganga is special. For me, Ganga is special, and they have to just come and feel, because for someone it can be just a river, for someone it can be everything. So for me, Ganga is super, super special, super, super intimate, and super this is a very, very powerful thing for me.
And you learn yoga in Rishikesh, you explore the city. What is the best key point you find it here? And the things you can say as per the perspective of your vision. So what should be city should correct it, and what should city not correct?
Good question. I was here in July, I was here in November, and I'm here now. And a lot of friends who comes here, they said, "Oh my God, all this PPP, it's crazy. I can't be there. Like it's too crazy to me." But for me, it's something wow. And when I came, I think it was in November, I come back to Norway after Rishikesh, and I was here in November absolutely alone. I did my self-practice. And I came back to Norway, where it's super calm, where it's super, super clean, where it's there is no people around you, super, super calm. And you know what I get? I get that this feeling, what is inside, this pee is not about outside, it's about inside. And it doesn't matter where are you. You can be in super crowded place where it makes crazy noises, and you can be in super beautiful and clean country. But if your thoughts is it doesn't matter where is your body. So maybe one suggestion is in June, I think it was so much people here because of the
Shiva festival.
No, now it's also, but that's fine. But when it's this Ganga rafting, it's crazy. it's like so much people just come on the weekends for the Ganga rafting. Yeah. So it's fun, but it's I want that keep this spirituality and keep this the main reason to. This is the capital city of the world of yoga. So I think.
But some people say it's changing to Bali. What do you think about it?
We just go for the Bali. So when I will be there, then I can say to you. For me, it's very special place. This is my self home, and I feel it's very.
Being a yoga teacher, what book you would like to recommend to your student or the people with whom you're sharing the yoga?
Can you give it to me, this book? So this is absolutely.
So the Yoga Management of Common Diseases.
Yeah. That is very good book.
And what you learned from this book?
A lot. It's I can't put in one words, but I still observe everything. I still don't know how it works, and I can't understand how these yogis so many years ago understand the system and create. This is the system, right? We follow the limbs.
Yeah.
So, and it works nowadays. So I don't know how it works, but it works. I try to figure it out how.
Yeah.
This is still my question. I think maybe if I will get the answer, maybe yoga will not be interesting for me anymore. So maybe this is.
And what do your thought about it? Is yoga should include in hospitals in Europe? Being like as a one yoga teacher should be appointed in Europe for looking after the patients and
that's like wow. But I think for that it's very long journey. It's very.
So is the government is working on this like in a holistic sciences?
Maybe work. I don't know. Like
maybe,
I'm not so much in this.
You can be the medium which can passes this message to the governments. So that's yoga teachers should be appointed in hospitals, which they can help and give them a holistic health to the patients.
That's a good idea. You can listen. If somebody politics listen me.
And if I talk about the food journey, the food is also one more ingredient which makes the life delicious. So which is your favorite destinations in Rishikesh? You love to eat the food.
I think this is not even secret. This is butter paneer masala with naan, garlic naan. But yeah, I try to just like in my cheating days. But this is like, oh my god, I can't say no.
Did you also find same food in Norway?
I make it by myself.
Okay,
actually,
you make it by yourself.
I make it by myself, and yeah, in Norway, this is my kitchen is Indian kitchen. In my taste, because there is no spicy, it's more sattvic food.
Yeah.
But this is my taste.
It's nice to speak with you here, and thank you for sharing your thoughts and wisdom. And what is your plan with this yoga journey in the life?
This is the way how I want to live, how I feel happy, how I feel completely. So if I can be the bridge to help people to come from point A till B, I'm just gratitude. I want that people can understand how good they can feel. That, yeah, this is the most important thing for me. That they can understand that they don't need to be outside. All the answers is inside of them, and I can just be the bridge, and I can help through the asana, through the philosophy, to show the way how they can move. And that is the main goal.
And sometimes yoga teacher also have a dream to teach in a one big platform and share that wisdom to many thousands for people. So is any dream in your mind to teach in any particular event?
I want to teach in my way.
Okay.
And no, I don't have like, oh, I want to work in super huge platform or something like this. I just wanted that if somebody come to me, he's honest of the goals what he wants to reach, and I just pray that I just pray for that I feels how to help to reach the goals. So for me, when I saw my students' results, when I know like in the 1 year how big changes they get, for me it's like wow. If I like that's good. The big platforms is super good, but yeah, maybe I think in two small things, but for me it's like if I can make, I want to work, I love work one by one.
And you learned yoga in Rishikesh, so who's the best teacher?
Shiva. Of course.
Namaste, this is Ivea from Lithuania, and she's sharing the yoga wisdom from Rishikesh also and around the globe. You can reach her out in Instagram with the name
Ivea Yoga.
Ivea Yoga. And thank you, Eva, for sharing your
Namaste.
life journey with us. We will bring you another new guest in our show in Rishikesh Writings. Hope you love our work and thing. Namaste.
Namaste. Hare Om.